First at 4, breaking news involving 5 people, a murder, and an attempted suicide. We are live in Chesterfield with the very latest. Also, women burning their headscarves in protest after a young woman died in police custody. But local Iranians wonder if we're getting the whole story here. And Kim Adams is live on your Friday afternoon. Hey, Kim.
Hey, Karen, it is the first full day of fall, and you know me, I had to get out to a cider mill. I'm at Three Cedars Farm, and I can't wait to show it to you. Plus, your weekend forecast is straight ahead.
Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Good afternoon. I'm Karen Drew. We are on breaking news. First at 4, it is a deadly and disturbing situation over in Chesterfield Township. Details have been coming in over the past 2 hours, and we're hearing from police right now. Megan Woods there with the very latest. What can you tell us, Megan?
Well, Karen, in just minutes, there is a press conference set up. But right now, we're on Hooker Road, and that is where police have it blocked off. They've had it blocked off all morning. We've been out here for hours talking to neighbors, and they say it's just a traumatic situation for the entire neighborhood. They say that children were living in the condo where the situation happened. A 57-year-old man was killed. 4 other people are in the hospital, including one suspect. Police are calling this a domestic situation and a homicide and suicide attempt. And if you look at this scene, there is an elementary school right across the street from this condo. That elementary school was on lockdown earlier this morning. We're still waiting to get more information. But again, a 57-year-old man was killed. 4 others are in the hospital. One of them is the suspect. We're waiting to get more information from police in just minutes. They say police will be out here, prosecutor's office, so we're hoping to get more information to really explain what happened out here this morning. Back to you.
All right, we know this is a breaking news situation, information coming in minute by minute, so we will check back with you a little bit later. Thanks, Megan. Well, the Macomb County Sheriff's Department is investigating an attack on a young man with a machete-style weapon. Investigators say it happened in Mount Clemens at Church Street and Gratiot. Deputies found a 19-year-old man with several cuts on his body. He had been riding a bike to work when he was approached by a woman and then attacked. Witnesses described the suspect, a 28-year-old woman, was then arrested several streets away. The victim is in the hospital at this hour recovering. That woman is in custody. Michigan's race for governor ran right through the city of Troy today as Republican candidate Tudor Dixon made a stop along with someone who used to work at the White House. Dixon appeared at a policy forum with former White House advisor Kellyanne Conway. A group called Michigan Families United hosted the event. Our Grant Herms was there as Dixon made a comment that alluded to the kidnapping plot surrounding Governor Whitmer, and that comment now is drawing some criticism. We'll have that part of the story when you join us tonight at 5. Your first forecast coming to you live from Salem Township today as Kim Adams got the chance to get outside and enjoy some of that fall sunshine. Oh, that backdrop looks just gorgeous, Kim.
Isn't it beautiful? All these pumpkins, the mums are out here. I'm at Three Cedars Farm, one of my favorite places because it's like one-stop shopping. You have everything here. You have a corn maze, hay rides, cider, donuts. We're going to show it all to you a little bit later on. But first, let's talk about the forecast. If you're headed out tonight, it's gorgeous. I mean, I know it was a little cool this morning, but we warmed up nicely today with the help of the sunshine. Beautiful sunshine, by the way, today. 64 degrees right now at Metro Airport. Low 60s everywhere you go. 61 in Mount Clemens, 62 in Pontiac. Not quite as cold tonight as we were last night, but it is still going to be chilly. So if you're headed out to the Four Frenzy game of the week, a big game. Brother Rice takes on Catholic Central. Kickoff 7 p.m. It will be partly cloudy and 62 degrees, but the temperatures will continue to drop after sunset. In fact, dropping down to the low to mid 50s by midnight tonight. We've got a few high clouds moving in. Otherwise, it is a beautiful evening here in Metro Detroit. But we do have to talk about some rain for the weekend forecast. Lots to show you out here over the next couple of hours. I'm so thrilled, Karen. I can't even tell you how nice it is to be out here today.
I know you're in your like heavenly spot there. It looks gorgeous. It really does. We'll check back with you a little later, Kim. All right, former President Donald Trump facing a new deadline to back up big claims he's been making in public without evidence in court. And that's because of a new filing by the special master assigned to oversee the investigation of documents seized from Trump's Florida estate. Trump's legal team has until next Friday to identify any errors or mistakes during that raid of Mar-a-Lago. The former president has also publicly claimed the FBI may have planted evidence. The special master now wants to see any evidence Trump may have by next week. The country of Iran is being rocked by protests after a young woman was arrested for not wearing a head covering and then died in police custody. Her death and the backlash are also getting attention all around the world. This group of demonstrators held a candlelight vigil in San Francisco. It's a complicated clash over freedom and cultural expectations. There are reports 22-year-old Masha Amini died from multiple blows to the head. Iranian authorities deny wrongdoing and say she died of a heart attack. Jason Colthorpe has been trying to gather reaction here in Metro Detroit and joins us now from Dearborn Heights. Jason.
Good evening, Karen. And the local Iranians here who are looking at what is happening in their homeland see this a couple different ways. One, it's good that so many people are outraged over the loss of a human life and are coming together to show that. But two, they also feel there are some people involved there that might be trying to turn this situation and use it to their advantage.
We Islamically, we believe that the life of one person matters.
Part of the prayer service at the Islamic House of Wisdom today is focused on the protests happening in Iran. Imam Mohammed Alahi is Iranian and understands unrest.
I don't blame Iranian people or any other nation to protest against their government, but the protests must be peaceful.
He's concerned that outside world leaders may be playing politics here, using this incident to cause chaos in a country where people are feeling the effects of economic sanctions.
Most of the university students are women. The women are in the parliament, the women in the government. They are in every job that we can imagine. The Iranian women are involved. It's not that like there is restriction. Even the hijab that is a law is not being practiced in reality.
Alahi believes justice can be done and is hoping time is allowed for just that.
I heard that the President Raisi called the family and he said that your daughter is just like my daughter, and I promise to order the completion of this investigation. And if it was a fault of the police, they are accountable for their mistake.
Now, what was noticeably absent there in what you just watched was the point of view from an Iranian woman. Of the women that were here at the prayer service today and others we reached out to today, both directly and indirectly, none wanted to go on camera. Some were simply uncomfortable talking about this publicly, and others, quite frankly, said they were scared to. In Dearborn Heights tonight, Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
Understandable. All right. Thank you, Jason.